turn it off. I'm finished, I'm done, I'm cooked. Like,
got them guessing about what's really going down, yeah. And if they find out that we do what we do, girl, I doubt if they believed it was true, yeah. So I'm thinking that we should just be good friends. If we continue this way, we'll only just hurt each other. So I'm thinking that we should just be good friends.
good morning. Welcome back to the Dubai vlog. It's the first day of school. Okay, not first day of school, but first day of orientation. And yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. If you watched the Sunday reset vlog, then you know that I already ironed my clothes for the week. So I think we're wearing this yellow today. It kind of looks crazy on the hanger, but stick with me, stick with me. The vision I have it's in my mind. So I'm gonna get ready. I did not wash and twist my hair yesterday. So we're gonna finesse. We're gonna finesse. And then get ready to go. I think I said this in the other vlog, but the school is so brand new, it's not even done yet. So we are actually going to be at a hotel for the first 2 days. So yeah, I do think we get our like IT tech stuff today. So anyways, I need to quit yapping and get ready. I'll see y'all at school.
I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Top signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like Sally. I like going to the jeweler, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like moving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, body, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a shot, Molly, bird, go, Rari, hop out the stoop, jump in the coupe, big dip on top of the roof, dancing on just as hard as I can, eating halal, dropping the land, so that bitch I'm sorry though, rock my coins like Mario, yeah.
Savannah, slow down.
Tengo el azúcar, nunca me vio y se fue de pecho como Jimmy nunca. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo, cabrón, que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. Mi teoría Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Sí, like.
Here we go. She's looking wholesome and cute.
No sabía que se la vive y también es que la cosa es la cosa, mami es la cosa, es que mira sufre y el que toca goza.
What a day. What a first day. But it was good. It was good. Met everybody. Of course, the first day back to work is like, for teachers especially, it's just so much like housekeeping stuff. So it's really like a lot of information. I did work out with makeup on. Meh. But it was nice. I like everybody. I like the vision for the school and like the potential that it has as like, you know, we're the founding members of it. So we kind of have a unique opportunity. I'll put y'all right here. A unique opportunity to kind of mold the school in a way, you know? I like this angle actually, hold on. Y'all are on the air fryer, so hey. So it's fun. Now, the interesting part is because we do not have, this is the first year the school's ever opening, like ever, right? Like to the point to where it's not even finished being built yet. So we aren't even on site, but because there is not enough students yet to populate each class, which it will grow, of course, I'm gonna teach my homeroom 3rd grade class. And then also a couple of periods of 5th grade girls math and 6th grade boys social studies. So in some areas and in some schools throughout the GCC, kids are separated by gender. So even in Kuwait, that first year I taught all boys. Then 1 year in Qatar, I taught all girls. So if you are thinking or considering teaching here, that might be something you want to take into consideration. Just like really clarify, is this an all boys school? Is this an all girls school? Because sometimes it's not really clear. So yeah, so that'll be interesting. We got our schedules, kind of a peek at our schedules today. And yeah, so tomorrow will be like a more in-depth day, going over more curriculum and all that. But overall, it was a good day. Like I said, the first day for teachers is just very, especially if you're a new teacher, and it's not just we're all new teachers, right? The school is new, like everything is new, so it's just a lot of information. So my brain is literally on like, turn it off. I'm finished, I'm done, I'm cooked. Like, I think overall it's definitely gonna be, like I said about maximizing my potential this year, this is definitely gonna stretch me for sure to make sure I get there. But I'm excited for it. I'm keeping an open mind, a positive mind, going into it with a growth mindset, and we're gonna make it do what it do.
I hear them talking 'cause they seen us around. Got them guessing about what's really going down, yeah. And if they find out that we do what we do, girl, I doubt if they believed it was true.
I did a face mask, but I didn't want to scare y'all. It's bedtime. Day 2 tomorrow. Really excited to see how I feel after, because I kind of got practice with like the tutoring I was doing, but now it's like, okay, how does a 4-day work week actually look like? How does it affect me? How do I feel? What's my energy like going into the next week after that? So I'm very excited to see all of that. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We just hit 41 subscribers on YouTube. We're celebrating every milestone. Yes, we are. I'm looking for 100 subscribers by the end of the week. It's Monday, so I'm gonna speak that into existence. I'm gonna speak that out loud, that I will have 100 subscribers by, I'm gonna say next Sunday, a full 7 days. So while I'm editing this vlog, or while it's about to go up, I should be getting close.
Skull and suction out the blood pooling on top of his brain. The surgeon sliced away a flap of scalp, exposed the skull, and put a drill against the white bone. He began pushing until the bit.
Day 2. It's a lot. I am trying to create a routine. No, I'm not trying. I'm creating a routine of coming home and working out immediately. Like, do not sit down, do not pass go, do not collect $200. You don't have time. Get to the workout, because what happens is I dilly-dally, I lollygag, and then it's 9 o'clock, I still haven't worked out. Yes, I get the workout done, then I got a shower, then I'm tired, then it pushes my bedtime back. And I really want to I'm going to start running again in the mornings, like early. I literally used to get up. If you watch some of those old vlogs, like 4:30, 5 o'clock up, running a 5K. I'm such a bet. Like, do you ever think about past versions of yourself and you're like, yeah, you ate that up. You ate that up. Do it again. Do it again. So one of my coworkers who also lives in this area put me on, because the beach that I went to, if you look at last week's weekly vlog, that area, I just don't love it. I miss being near Kite Beach, which I adore. we don't have access to that anymore. So I like running by the beach. Like there's something just very calming about being next to the water, seeing the sun rise. It gives an energy that I really enjoy to start my day. But in order to do that, my morning routine, solid as a rock. The evening routine, we gotta make the energy match. So this one thing about the GCC that the makeup really looks. I got a lot of compliments on makeup today. If y'all knew the makeup trenches that I crawled out of to be able to eat the makeup the way I've been eating over the last year, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it because I had a growth mindset. When you want to get good at something, when I want to get good at something, I don't give up. Like the biscuits, I didn't vlog that, did I? Anyways, maybe I will put that in. I have mastered homemade biscuits. Now I'm a great cook, fabulous chef, okay? But the baking, oh babes. If I don't have a very specific and strict recipe, and even sometimes then, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Anyways, I have a growth mindset when it comes to getting things done. What was I talking about before I got the water? Oh, squirrel. The GCC, it's very convenient. So every little area, like in Kuwait, they call them bakala. It's like a little corner store, right? Maybe you can text some people on WhatsApp and say, I need A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and they will be at your door, okay? Quicker than quick, with the card machine, or you can obviously pay cash. So I literally texted him in the garage. I was like, oh, I need some water. I still have not got a water company to bring me the big gallon so I can use the pump. I need to do that this week because it's very wasteful. We don't want to use all that plastic. But yeah, the small joys in life. Anyways, let me get to working out. See how I'm already dilly-dallying, lollygagging? You see, we're breaking the pattern today. Not these little curls done sweated themselves out, child. Okay, we are on site. I'm in my classroom. You can see back here. Like I told you, the school's not finished being built yet. I won't put the video on the construction workers, but literally outside my classroom window, there is like 20 men out here and lots of bricks and working. We got a tour of the school today. It is humongous. Like, it's so big. It's so big. So this is my class so far with everything. These tables actually separate. I love the flexible seating. Every class has this. And then we've got some bookshelves. Is that Ryson? Ryson, you don't want to be on the vlog? Say hi. Ryson actually worked with me at Clarion, and she's my TA. Hello. So we're gonna just kind of figure out the vibe that we want in here for the room, and then yeah.
What time are you making parents? Do you know what time?
Let me check. It's an actual 2:15 or 2:30, I think. One of those.
All 15?
2:15 or 2:30.
I mean, all 15 of them?
Yeah. Everybody, I think, is on the same.
One.
The same one.
Oh. Okay.
Now I want to figure out where to put. I feel like this should go back there.
Yep.
This white thing. Yeah. sit in a circle together. Yeah, but it said I couldn't connect.
I think the connection doesn't reach.
Come here. Y'all don't want to work in the thing though. Okay, the meeting starts like 10 minutes, but I feel like I've just been so sweaty, and naturally my face is so oily. So just add a little extra powder to just do a little fresh before I meet with parents online. I think that looks good. Do I need a spray? No, I think I'm fine. I didn't bring any lipstick, not a gloss, and nothing, except for I do have some chapstick, and my lips are like already pretty pink, like naturally. Hi. Oh, the slam posters. No, I don't. Thank you so much. It melted in the car, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see how funny it looks. I had these little things out. I really have to wash my hair this weekend. Wash it and retwist it fresh for Monday, because it is a hot diggity dog mess. A hot mess. Okay. Hi, I'll be your child's teacher. Hi, my name is Miss Shanice. It's fine. My number one compliment that I get, like literally from parents and just like people who meet me in general, which I love, is that crackhead energy. I love your energy, period. Yeah. Gets the people going. Okay, let me relax. Stop being a crackhead. It's only 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get them in and out, run through the slide, and answer any questions, and then we'll be on our way. But I think this is good for now. The light does work, period, purr. Because earlier today we also didn't, the electricity wasn't quite done. When I say still building, like, let me just show you out the window. Like, still building. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to this meeting and then finish the lesson plans for next week. Okay, let's do a last walkthrough. So this is from Open. Got all the books, branded notebooks, ERB bags. We have the inspection coming tomorrow, so it's kind of like set up for that for now. They're still doing some stuff with the walls. I'm supposed to be getting some whiteboards. I don't want to be put in the middle on camera, but yeah. The parent meeting was great. There were 2 of my kids in there, which I thought was so cute. 2 of the boys. Yeah, they were so adorable. So I'm excited. I'm just ready to, like, if you're a teacher, you know, you just like this first process part of just like getting everything ready and getting the supplies. And I think the added level of this being a literal brand new school, it's just a lot going on. And so I'm just ready to like get into the routine with the kids and all of that. But I'm gonna go home. Do not want to work out. And this is the time, because I'm really in a season right now where I'm being very conscious of like my repeated behaviors and patterns that I'm trying to break. And so one of them is, my thing is, I can start a routine, babes. I can start it. I can be motivated. I can do all of that. And then I will hit a certain point in a certain wall where I'll be like, oh, it's okay to take a break. And then I shift off and I forget all of the progress I made, and then I'm just stopped, right? So this is about that time. I've been consistently working out every single day for the last 3 weeks. So this is about the time where I know, according to my past data about my behavior and my patterns, that this is the time where I'm like, you can have a break today. You can rest today. It's not that big of a deal. And then I never get back on it. So this next 2 weeks is really going to be a very like mental push for me in order to reach the goals that I have. So as soon as I get home, I'm getting into my gym clothes, because if I even take 1 millisecond to give myself a break, it's over. We're breaking repeated habits, we're breaking patterns, we're creating new habits. Yes, we're back in school. I did my makeup so fast today, I feel like it looks crazy. We're waiting on that order from yesterday. And it's here. So I'm just gonna go through it and kind of see what materials and resources we got. I do see some math manipulatives in here, which is awesome. So we're gonna unpack that. The room is still set up. It's called SPIA. They come and kind of like check to see if the school is ready, give you your educational license that says, hey, you can go ahead and put them kids in the classrooms and get together. So yeah, for the first week, I'm trying to map out some of the activities. I really want to focus this year on like good teamwork and collaboration. I feel like my kids last year, a lot of them had a really hard time working in groups. And so I had to really reflect and say, okay, did I set up the proper systems to help support them in that area of growth? So one of the things that I found, okay, first of all, if you know me, you know I love escape rooms. Like, you want to go to an escape room? Yes, immediately. That's one way to get me out of the house. So I actually found a teacher who creates like escape room templates. So I made one for like the first day of school. It's so cute. So it has like 4 different stations, and they're basically like review questions for each one. And then they have to answer it on a sheet, use the decoder to get to the next thing. So I think this will be a really fun activity. And of course, I'm very into the growth mindset. So just these 2 little posters I'm gonna put up, and then I need to get on making every kid a journal, but their writing process folder. I need to fix the names, but I'm just obsessed with how they're organized. So yeah, just getting things in order. Getting things in order for today is kind of the major priority for the SPIA visit. We don't know if they're gonna be coming in and out of classrooms, so I just kind of want to see what is going on. So yeah, I just recorded a whole video and I'm so agitated that I was facing the camera the wrong way. But just these cute like little monogram things that they got us. So it's like this notebook, and then this cute water bottle, and then this tumbler, which is actually so nice. So I just thought that was super cute and super sweet. And there was also like a little card in here that just talks about like, you know, good luck this year, being a 3rd grade teacher. You know, it's very critical because I feel like 3rd grade is like that grade that is like the shifting grade. You know, they're not as small anymore, but they're not like quote unquote the big kids. It's like that transition period where they're moving on. So it is kind of a fun year. 2nd grade is always my favorite year. Like that grade has my heart forever and ever and ever. But this will be my 3rd year teaching 3rd grade. So I guess I'm here. Anyways, everybody's running around like a chicken with their head cut off because the SPIA visit is coming soon. So I need to finish setting up a little bit of stuff and then make sure that my weekly plans for all the courses I'm teaching are settled. It's a different kind of year this year because not only am I teaching my homeroom grade 3, I'm also teaching a few periods of grade 5 girls math and a few periods of grade 6 boys social studies. Now this is not typical because we're a new school. The numbers are kind of wonky. You have to have a certain amount of students per class in order to hire a teacher. Then I know that we had another teacher that unfortunately could show up. So it's just everybody's having to be flexible. Even one of our vice principals is taking some classes. So it's gonna be interesting. So kind of getting the plans for that and making sure that I have like get to know you activities, expectations activities, and they want us to really jump into curriculum that first day. So making sure that I have something to kind of tiptoe and ease my way into that. So that's kind of the focus today because I will not be doing any work on the weekend. I try to put strict boundaries with school, like even to the point of like not having my email on my phone, which I feel like it's kind of an unpopular opinion, but like there has to be some kind of boundaries. And teaching is not a job that I need to be on call 24/7. Like I'm not a doctor, I'm not a firefighter. Yes, it's a very important, valuable job and society would crumble without teachers, just so you know. But there's nothing that's so pressing that I need to be checking my email at 7 o'clock at night when I'm at home, relaxing, working out, spending time with friends, family, whatever it is that I'm doing. And I just feel like sometimes teachers create this like unnecessary anxiety by constantly checking their email, having it on their phone, feeling like they have to be on call 24/7. And that's one of the ways that you get burnt out. And one thing about me is I'm not going to be burnt out. I'm not going to be burnt out. I enjoy teaching genuinely, and I'm really excited this year because I've done so much learning in my own professional development, especially in the last 5-6 months, that I'm excited to implement and kind of come at it with a new, fresh perspective. Because I feel like the last 2 years, just with the environments of the schools, I kind of really let that affect who I was as a teacher, as a leader, as a professional. And so I'm excited to kind of break free and start fresh from that. So yeah, and in that includes keeping those firm boundaries. Now, of course, if there's something so pressing that I just didn't get done, I'll come in, I'll work at home, whatever. I prefer to come early than stay late. But I'm trying to set a hard boundary and really utilizing my planning time, which means I'm probably not going to be able to really decompress during the day or have those little bitty breaks. But I really want to prioritize my time management when it comes to using all that. So we'll see how it works. I may, and again, we have a 4-day week as well. So that's kind of going to be a new factor that I'm not used to. So I might find out that, hey, you know, actually you need to put in a couple hours on Friday morning, which it's my job. I'm going to do that. But for now, we're going to try to really utilize the planning time that we have during the day and come in a bit earlier if I need to. Because honestly, there's not enough time in the day. There's never enough time in the day. So I'm going to make it fit. Anyways, just a quick rant. So yeah, I'm going to continue to get the room ready because they're coming around at 10 to check in with us. And I wonder if I can... I'm just looking at my cute little board and wondering, I can actually put emojis on it. It's so cute. Yeah, anyways, okay, bye.
Yeah. So we are coming in with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on foot. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need.